Today we're going to be looking at the 5 elements that make a great villain: motivation, threat level, intelligence, personality, and insight. Something you have to remember about villains is they believe they're the hero of this story. So rather than just existing to get in the hero's way, you need to consider that they're on their own quest and going after their own goal, which just happens to directly conflict with the hero. What they want is not as important as the fact that they pursue it with deadly intensity and are willing to destroy anyone who gets in their way, especially the hero. A villain who exists just to be bad will never be as impactful as a villain with a specific motivation which they doggedly pursue. Thanos is such an impactful villain because he truly believes he's the hero of the Infinity Saga and cannot be dissuaded from his goal.
I call that mercy.
The level of heroism that a protagonist is forced to rise to is directly proportional to the threat level of the villain. In other words, if you want a strong and memorable hero, you're going to need an equally strong and memorable villain to force the protagonist to rise to the occasion. And remember, this threat doesn't have to be physical. You don't always need a villain who's trying to destroy the world. Rather, you need a villain with the unique ability to destroy the hero on a personal level. Miranda from The Devil Wears Prada is such a memorable villain not because she presents a physical threat, but because she possesses the unique ability to destroy all of our heroes' hopes and dreams. This ability to destroy Indy's career if she wanted to at any moment is what makes her such an intimidating and powerful villain. A truly memorable villain isn't easily duped and won't be brought down by the hero's first attack. Truly intelligent villains present such a problem for heroes because of their ability to anticipate the hero's actions and have a contingency plan. The best part about intelligent villains is they not only force the hero to be intelligent, they force the author to be intelligent by coming up with a creative and resourceful way for the hero to bring the villain down in a way that's satisfying to the audience. Hans Landa is such an intimidating villain not because of his physical presence, but because of his ability to always outthink his opponent. No matter what scheme the heroes come up with, he always has a contingency plan. So when they pretend they can only speak Italian to avoid questioning, he reveals he speaks Italian.
Gli amici della vedetta ammirata da tutti noi questa gemma propria del loro soggiorno.
Grazie.
Even when it's clear Germany is going to lose the war, Hans reveals he has a contingency plan to escape to America. You need to figure out what makes your villain uniquely them. What separates them from the hordes of villains who have come before them. Keep in mind, these details need to be more than just window dressing. It can't be just, oh, they have this accent or they prefer this type of music. What details speak to their personality and their view of the world? This is one of the key elements that will make your villain stand out, by showing those keen observations into their personality that show they're an actual character instead of just a cardboard cutout designed to get in the hero's way. Anton Chigurh's habit of leaving people's fate up to a coin flip isn't just a quirk of his personality, it shows how he views the world, namely that he believes it's driven by chance and consequence rather than good and evil. Arguably the most important yet so overlooked aspect of great villains is their insight into the hero. Great villains are often the dark mirror image of the hero, the person the hero could have been if they had gone the wrong way. Great villains understand not just how our hero ticks, they're able to use that information to exploit the hero's critical flaw. Great villains get inside our hero's head, destroying them from the inside out rather than the outside in. Most of the villains in the Mission Impossible franchise run together, but the one who stands out is Owen Davian from Mission Impossible 3 because of his insight into Ethan's character. Owen is such an intimidating villain because of his ability to pinpoint Ethan's biggest vulnerability, his care for the people close to him. By exploiting this vulnerability, Owen is able to put Ethan in a box where none of his skills or gadgets are able to help him, which is exactly what the best villains do. By giving your villain insight into the hero's personality, you can take a wide sweeping story and boil it down to something very personal. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.